Hello, YouTube. Welcome into the start of another Let's Play for Civilization 6, playing Simon Bolivar. Hacienda, great tile improvement, some really solid abilities here. I don't think I've played Grand Colombia since launch. Very interesting start. I would love to see luxury diversity in the form of plantations because they have Hacienda implications. But triple coffee, some really outstanding Hacienda locations, like double, that's a double. These are double, that's a double. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, really good. Also, this will allow us to get a 2-2 city center because we settled the deer. We find even more coffee. Note that Haciendas cannot go here. But 2-2 base with a 2-2 tile to start with is not the worst. And then we're just really crossing our fingers for more luxuries on our home continent. More plantation luxuries, specifically. Hi, Blue Wings. So spices will do. It's just so many haciendas. Like, so many haciendas. It's just, it's a house party of haciendas. Just really solid. More here too, like hacienda. Obviously, we'll still need to place districts and stuff. But like, are you kidding me? You kidding me with all this? It's very nice. Movement is so good for the turn 1 settle. It's so good. It is such an underrated ability. The extra movement is already insane. The promoting thing is so good. Why does everyone say spices on a hill and with a feature is the best tile in the game? A 4 food, 2 production base. It's really, really good. That is, but one of the best tiles you can start with. That's like non-wonder. Where do we want to go? I mean, plantation tech, obviously. Plantation Pantheon would be outstanding. Good for border growth. Could have horses here. That would be okay. Horses here would also be okay. I think I'll go for pottery. So we do block our Temple of Artemis tile with the deer. All right, we'll see who's over there. We found sugar too, so 3 out of 4. We're at 3 out of 4. Can we get 4 out of 4? Mohenjo? Full housing? Okay. What do we want first? I don't want a Sue's here. I want these plantations, ideally. Second city here could make some sense. And something over here as well. Ideally, we're taking some of those. Liang or Magnus could make sense. I guess we have some chops, so Magnus it is. Definitely need a builder, though. The Liang is tempting. It's very, very tempting. Another city-state down here? I'm assuming. At least we hope. Okay, it is a city-state, but it is not a first meet. So we've got neighbors. We've got foreign trade boost. So furs. Oh, furs is on a different continent. So 4 out of 4 luxuries on our home continent. Cotton being the other one. Cotton, sugar. We've got coffee and we've got spices. So that's really solid. I do not mind furs. It's obviously not a plantation, but that seems cool. Maybe we get a nice Temple of Artemis. Seems cool to me. Maybe just over here. Yeah, Plantation Pantheon looking pretty great. I don't know how to fight this. Is that Montezuma? Maybe I should just go around it.
No man at his best.
So let's take XP and God King. Meet Monty. We get gold, I think, from that. Writing and some gold. I'm okay with it. We do need to get down here and settle him. City here, here. Maybe here? Maybe that's a solid city? I'm not sure. That's a kind of a troll sugar tile. But so many haciendas. So many solid haciendas. I love that. Irrigation, writing. What's our opening district here? It's a +3 campus. I don't mind that. That would be a +3 campus as well. +4 maybe. It's hard to see which one I want. I don't have a farm for irrigation, do I? Maybe I'll just go for writing then. An early campus could make sense. He's got another city over here already. Don't love to see that. Not his capital either. Is he who met here? Yep. Okay. Well. Void and wheel. Wheel is not the best. Maybe I can snag that somehow. Pachacuti. Uh-oh. He's all the way over here. Okay. They got it. Rude. Well, I guess if we can settle a lot of cities on our home continent and we have 4 plantation luxuries there, we're really happy. This continent has furs and amber, which are fine, but not plantations. So if I have to fight a lot for this land, I probably won't. And maybe our continent is huge and we're actually reasonably happy with that. Hello. There's a wonder.
If delicate arch has any...
Deal. Ooh, Nazca and some desert. That's a first meet as well. What excites us about haciendas? Gives us housing, gives us production, a little bit of gold, gives us food. It's truly one of the best tile improvements in the game, and as long as they're next to plantations, that's where we get the food from. They can be placed next to each other, so it's nice and flexible. It's just a really good tile improvement. I don't think this is him. This is somebody else. So, getting boxed in a little bit already, which I don't love. I guess I really want to go this way. They get food from plantations, and then eventually food from every 2 plantations, and then eventually from every 1, which is really good. There's Maui. Oh, and double wine over here. Oh, this is a different continent, actually. So amber and furs. And gypsum. So this continent, not a super high priority.
Writing, every nation live.
I still think I like this as our initial settle. It's a really good city. It has another really good campus. I could also head up here and possibly ward off whomever this is, but this is Erascore. It's a pretty quick settle. And I'm tempted to go immediately into another settler. But maybe that's not actually what I want. Does this city have a farm? It doesn't. All right, then yes. Another settler. Let's fight for our land. We're done with this. Pantheon. What do we have? No religious settlements. I really think it's just plantations with 4 out of 4 on my main continent, which looks pretty settleable. This was the first meet on Zanzibar, right? Yeah, so I think we're going to be able to like kind of mark off some cities and then backfill. I feel like culture from plantations makes a ton of sense. Even though I'm not going to be able to use it for a little bit. Could go River Goddess and do something with religion. We do that a lot. Could go with Sacred Path and get really good holy sites. We do that a lot. Let's lean into what I think is good on this, which will be culture from plantations. Double spices. I like it.
No temini capa paquisi.
I think that might be Scythia up there. I'm not totally sure. So dyes and wine. This is a good continent, but it's pretty far away from us. Just gonna kind of keep defending there. Yeah, it looks like Scythia. All right, I guess we're friends with him. I assume they're going to grab that. For Scouts, first promotion, is Alpine just better than Ranger? If you're doing new age maps, pretty much. There are times when the other one makes sense, but generally speaking, ending your Scouts on hills is really good for vision anyways. So Alpine tends to be my choice. Sad I cannot get that. Sweet. Another scout. That's pretty exciting. Wow, he didn't take it. Okay, I will. We get an envoy from that. New continent settle. It's very good. If I clear this, we can get a very nice campus here. It's kind of rare that I don't mind seeing a massive continent to ourselves. I usually like the continent split, and we got a little bit of that, and I might even be able to get some plantations off this third continent. Neil, thank you so much for the 33 months. Welcome back with that Prime sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, as always. And I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The sea seemed to roll back up.
Vesuvius and Norway. All right, so we do find somebody else on our continent, and he has settled Vesuvius very bravely. And now we'll take Ranger for our Super Scout status. Nothing to sell just yet. Crazy mobile scout with both promotions and the extra movement. So good. I think Vampire's extra movement is amazing with Grand Columbia. Yeah, I might be. It depends if we wind up doing domination things or if we try to just go to space. Like there's a lot of different routes that we could take from here. So many goodie huts. I like it. Yeah, he did miss a couple right outside his territory. I don't know what he's doing goodie hut wise. So we know she's up here. This is where my next city has to go, is just to block off all this land from Scythia, ideally. Looks like she's up here by Delicate Arch as well. So Ranger. Got a population here. Not bad tiles. I would really like to buy a builder. Here's Genghis or Genghis. Where's he? Oh, is that him here? Oh, that is him here. Interesting. All right. Well. More barbs. Just letting him fight these. Totally thought that was Scythia. Barb Horseman is good for movement. We took Culture from Plantations, Kit. My goodness. Expected Horse Lady got Horse Lord. Indeed. Look at this movement. Oh. I mean, I can't really prevent that, I don't think. City here, 2-2 base. Maybe city here right next to the wheat. It gets all this stuff, allowing me to put another city over here. I think that seems solid. All right, I need a builder. I would like to get the trader, but there are a lot of barbs out still. Hello, you bring light in. How you doing, bud? Let's go back home with that. So many plantations. If I can gobble up some of this land, we're gonna be in a great spot. You bring light in. Thank you. Or no, sorry, Jay Benson. Thank you for the 18 months. Thank you. Excellent to have you back. Hi, Candy. You like me? Okay. Yeah, the +1 speed is bonkers. What does Candy want? They want me to build a preserve. Of course they do. Why wouldn't you? Thank you very much for the prime. Thank you for the 18 months. So much scouting. Like, such a crazy amount of scouting. Do I sit here a second? The extra warrior is not terrible. I went for a builder here. Which I want to finish. Okay. I love that ability so much. He's got some nice lands over there for us. Pog. Oh, I don't have animal husbandry yet. We should find that. I don't think I need this era score.
Behold the wonders.
Oh, and we're not Sues of Candy, sadly. That's a bummer.
Look back over the path.
Okay. I want Liang here. It's just a small map, Blue Wings. Let's set ourselves up for a really nice Monumentality Golden Age. That's a lot of warriors. So we could plan on conquering our home continent. I don't hate it. Some nice pigs over there. So they cleared those. Yeah, and maybe I can get a city down in here still. Yeah, the Tamar aggro from last try was pretty brutal. No doubt about it. Maui? Could be the last era score I need. I really like the idea of Maui in this game. Maui's a bit of a luxury item, but a really nice one if you can get it going. Oh, come on with the Galapagos. Who needs relics? Well, we are way over on era score now. Hey, Classic. Hey, remember? Good morning, my friend.
Morning at the game mechanic. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Smiley face.
All right, so I think we're gonna have to kill Horseman, Horse Lord. Remember, thank you for the 54 months. It is a beautiful day. I hope you're doing well today, my friend. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. Boop, boop. Buy those. So we're at 30 era score, which is absurd, which means I don't need this Maui. I don't want to miss it either. I'll be very sad if we do. I think I want this. There's the end of the era, which we've been wanting. Could grab yet another warrior. I don't hate it. Oh, and that's where she is. Oh god, we really don't have that much room, and everyone's on our continent. All right, so we'll definitely kill some people. I think that seems reasonable.
I like to say I...
Sending north? I'm so much less inclined to attack Monty, who is also my friend. Pachacuti 2 should be safe for a bit. This is a problem, though. I have some amount of land, but I frankly need to take his cities to really feel like we've got a way forward. Are you? Oh, we are denounced. Yeah, and it does kind of look like he's coming for me. So let's try to get a road here. Let's go to Aksu. Crosses both of these. Yeah, I like it. Ooh. That's nice. It's a little scary to be out of money against a big warmonger.
Incaca.
Okay, irrigation is nice. More goody heads.
Thousands have lived with...
Yeah, it does look like he's coming for me. So he likes that we don't have that now. 2 turns on currency. I don't need the era score for it quite yet. And I don't want a lot of the industries, but getting merchants is huge. She got Tamanaki.
With the sun shining...
Oh, dear. Oh, no, I can't get that. Oy vey. So much for Candy's relics. irrationally mad at Candy for not giving us any relics. I know. They're hogging it. They're hogging it all. Where's the candy? Paisley asking the real questions. And a governor title. That is very nice. So we're going to crank out some settlers here in a second, I think. Okay, we got that. I do need to get to this. Kind of impressive. We have two level 3 scouts, which is kind of crazy. Being 12 era score over also kind of nuts
Skill
here.
without imagine.
I know, we're just short of it. Two turns on the era. We'll see what kind of war brews our direction here. What's this giving me? Another warrior could be very solid. I may want to produce some units, assuming we get declared on here in a second.
When you find yourself
It may not happen. I do want to grow. Might need to put this granary on hold and just get a couple slingers real quick. All right, 2 turns till currency, 1 turn on the era. Perfect. We'll also have our first Commandante General to start the next era. There we go. Found it. Found his tipping point. It was the classical era. Classic Genghis Khan. All right, well, that's a pretty spicy beginning. I like it. We've got a war. We've got a continent to fight for. We have resources. We have monopoly mode, so we're going to get some luxuries going. We have all kinds of funky, cool things going on, and I like it. Any more plantations in the cap? I guess not. I guess not. Let's start by doing this. Let's start by doing all of this. Monumentality it is, with a really good gold per turn, so we like that. And yeah, I guess we'll make some decisions and continue this on in the next video. Thanks for watching twitch.tv/thegamemechanic if you'd like to join us live in person on the internet. We'll see you then.